Hello, welcome to Family Therapy Podcast. My name is George Chacha. Do not use sign language in your marriage. Do not use sign language in your marriage. Don't go to social place as a punishment. Don't go out to a disco, to a certain social joint, a drinking den, as a means of communicating to your partner. That is a sign language that all is not well. Speak out. Speak out the underlying issue. If you're going to get to bed at odd hours and sleep on the wrong side of the bed, dressed wrongly for the occasion, that is a sign language. Don't use sign language in your marriage. Speak out the underlying issue. If you are going to mute inside the house, if you are going to mute in the house, if you are going to mute towards your partner, because maybe you are angry or you are kind of disappointed one or the other, that is a sign language. Don't use sign language in your marriage. Communicate the underlying issue. If you are going to give your child, it could be money or a communication for the child to pass to the other parent, that is a sign language. Don't use sign language in your marriage. Communicate the underlying issue. If you are going to walk out of the house without a goodbye, without a hug, without a smile, like the other person doesn't exist, that is a sign language. Don't use sign language in your marriage. Communicate the underlying issue. Let in every marriage there be dialogue. Let them call to each other and candidly air their concerns, air their issues, putting all the cards on the table for evaluation, discussion, and agreement. Don't use sign language in your marriage. Use communication. Use dialogue. Friends, if you're going to go out even for 2 days, 1 day, maybe even more, without informing your partner, without appropriately communicating candidly, openly, and very caringly, that is a sign language. If all is not well, if there is any issue of concern, don't use sign language. Communicate the issue at hand. Friends, we have what it takes. I stand for redemption of marriages. I stand for upholding of marriages. But I will also never condemn anyone who chooses to walk out of marriage because it has failed. I encourage you to talk out your issues of concern. I encourage you to candidly discuss the issues around the table. Don't use sign language. Use dialogue. Use communication. We can do it. Let's go back to the point in time. Let's go back to our vision and mission statement at the time of the inception of our marriage. We can. Thank you for watching, and I ask you to click the subscribe button, click the like button, click the bell. Let us not use sign languages in our marriages. Let us talk out the issues. Thank you.